Welcome to FolioSource. My name is Scott. I'm the founder of FolioSource. Today we'll take a look at the registration and document upload process, our proprietary AI features, and a review of the expense selection. Now to the demo. You will enter your first and last name, a valid email address, and a secure password. Once your account is created, you will need to validate your email address using a 6-digit code that was emailed to your registered email address. Now select a plan that best supports your portfolio size. You can update this later as your portfolio grows from your My Account area in your dashboard. Next, you will walk through a few steps to connect your subscription to Stripe, our highly secured partner for handling payments. FolioSource never stores credit cards, bank account information, or social security numbers. You will now land on your personalized dashboard where you will be greeted with a quick review of key areas on your dashboard. I encourage you to walk through this review slowly and familiarize yourself with all the powerful features FolioSource brings you. Most notably, the trial checklist on the left-hand side. This will help you get started with your free trial. And the right-hand panels that will show you your AI usage quotas and some communication and help areas of the app in the middle right-hand navigation. As you can see, we are on a brand new instance of FolioSource. You can see no properties or tenants, no utilities, property management companies, vendors, expenses, income, disbursements, mortgages, insurance, or taxes. First, we'll start by looking at a property management statement with mock data, of course. This statement has 7 properties, 7 tenants, and 1 property management company. You can see the data is not in a spreadsheet, but rather a scattered document full of income and expenses. Once you drag and drop the statement into FolioSource's document import box, the processing will only take a few seconds. At this point, AI is extracting key information on a very highly trained AI prompt to ensure all useful data is extracted and queued for import into your FolioSource instance. You can now see your data extracted out into well-organized and formatted data fields that will be cleanly imported into your system. Your properties and their units have been cleanly extracted. Disbursements are cleanly labeled and by who they were credited by. Your tenants are clearly listed, showing which property and unit they belong to, as well as other critical data that may be supplied by a property management statement. All income, expenses, and any notes that were found within the statement are also clearly labeled for import into the system. Clicking on the Confirm and Import Data button will post your data to all the appropriate fields within FolioSource. You can now see your dashboard is populated with real-time portfolio data that only took a few seconds. This is the power of FolioSource and what it brings to the table to help you get the most out of your portfolio. Your newly imported and well-formatted properties. Also, all of your tenant information listed out by property, or by tenants if you'd like. Whatever is preferred to make finding your data easier. Next, all of your critical expense data, clearly labeled, tied to properties and units to make it easier to understand where problems might exist. Moving on to your income data, your rent collections. Continuing on, your disbursements, the money your property owner has paid you from net proceeds. Mortgage, insurance, tax data are usually not included in property management statements. You may submit mortgage or tax statements or any other real estate document to collect additional data for your portfolio. Now to a really powerful feature of FolioSource, the email import process. Simply send an email to info@foliosource.com with your email you're registered with, and the data you email will be imported into your FolioSource instance. You can add an attachment and/or text directly to the body of the email to update or add portfolio data to FolioSource. After refreshing, you'll then see your data show up on your dashboard and in your properties area. Hovering over newly imported data will show you the date and time it was imported. After 24 hours, the colors will return to normal system colors. Now to the tenants page to see the newly added tenants from the email import. Now to a very popular and powerful feature of FolioSource, and the Property AI Lookups feature. This feature sources public information about the properties in your portfolio. It will look for key data such as tax parcel numbers, property size, number of bed and baths, lot size, roof age and type of garage, and much more simply by tapping into FolioSource's Real Estate Analyst AI feature. This feature also lives on the PM companies, vendors, mortgage, and tax pages. A comprehensive recap of all findings will be presented to you, showing the wealth of information that will be useful for investors, all populated without any manual effort. You'll also notice that the property's AI found tax parcel numbers, so those are then populated over on the taxes page to help build up that entity as well. Not only can you update your entire tax portfolio, you can also update at the record level as well. Or update them all like we did on the properties page. This will pull all tax records, both current and past, to help you build out your entire portfolio. You can now see the tax records, both recent and historical, all pulled in from our proprietary AI tax records update process. You can also view by authority and by year to make it easy to see your data from different angles. Let's take a look at the expense record and some of the key features. Adding vendors is a streamlined process, and FolioSource also allows you to create rules so that new incoming expenses will auto-populate based off rules. For the first one, we will simply attach the property manager as the vendor. We'll select Auto-Select Vendor Rule checkbox, which will auto-populate the vendor when the description contains Riverton Property Management. As you can see, 10 rows auto-populated. Similarly, adding utilities follows the same process, but with slightly different options. And very similar steps when adding a vendor. FolioSource prides itself with keeping processes similar between tasks. This will make becoming familiar with the system quick. You can see all the rules you've created in the Auto Vendor Selection Rules button if you need to adjust any of the rules, or add any against existing records. And lastly, let's look at the reporting area, and in particular, the profit and loss statement. Here you will find all the data brought together to show you how you are doing as far as profit and loss goes. You will notice the yellow area. This is our data gaps mechanism that will allow you to see where data is missing in the system, so you can ensure you have a complete picture. This will allow you to import missing chunks of property management data, mortgage or tax statements, to ensure you truly have a complete picture. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you. Please share your thoughts and ideas about the FolioSource concept. Take care.